since we're moving on to fun things,
Here we go.
This one's for you. So Vivek Ramaswamy is still running for president, in case you didn't know. So is Ron DeSantis. Not that you hear much about it with all Trump stuff.
When the people are doing this, sometimes I wonder, is it because you think you can win, or are you just trying to like screw up the vote?
No. I think for Vivek, it's not about winning. It's about getting the attention. I think DeSantis.
Like, is this like some weird Ross Perot thing?
Yeah. Well, I think yeah, pretty much. I think DeSantis and Nikki Haley are hoping Trump has to drop out because right now Trump might not be able to run.
Okay, it is a valid move if you think you could get into that number 2 position. Like normally you're not really aiming for a number 2 position in life, right. But in this weird situation, the number 2 position could actually get you the front runner spot.
Right, because the number 1 might not even be eligible. Anyway, so Vivek, who his whole thing's tanking, but here's David Pakman, who we use a lot. We love David Pakman. Anyway, here's a New Hampshire woman, and she has a question for Vivek, and it goes really bad for Vivek. This is really funny.
I sometimes think you do some of these things just for me.
Yeah, well, she answers your question about why do they run if they know they're not going to win.
You know what? To show you. You know what? Me and this girl, I gotta say. I mean, I don't know what this woman has to say exactly, but it is a fun thing to ponder.
Yeah. Well, she already answered. She'll answer it for you.
Do a video.
Oh, good.
Of a woman at Vivek Ramaswamy's New Hampshire town hall, effectively ending his presidential campaign. I don't know that I have ever seen such a concise, brutal, and pointed takedown of everything that a candidate stands for in 90 seconds. Listen to this.
What's this?
Incredible video.
Mr. Ramaswamy, thank you. You've expressed some illogical and dangerous positions just about everything under the sun, but I will only bring up a few points today.
Okay. Be respectful of everyone, but we'll pick your favorite ones. Thank you.
Just a few years ago, we all saw firsthand the disastrous results when a ruthless capitalist, a scam artist, a showman, and a liar with no public service experience became the president of the United States.
We did.
And yet we are here again. My fellow New Hampshire residents are being manipulated by showmen and Trump wannabes to win our votes.
Oh my God.
Mr. Ramaswamy, you may be a millionaire.
Okay, just pause right there. Just pause right there.
She called him a Trump wannabe.
Okay, that's first of all some really funny and like you go girl kind of shit right there.
It's true.
2 thumbs up from
yes,
right
true.
Here. I guess I only get to use 1 thumb. Are you going to give her the second thumb though?
2 thumbs. I'll give her 2. Yeah, I'll give her. Right. I'll go see that movie again.
But just pull the screen up again. Don't unpause. Just look at the way he's standing. Just like his cocky ass little like.
Yeah.
Look at that. Listen.
Oh no, he knows he's getting.
Actor and director Duncan and I have mentioned these things here before. We have extensive theatrical training, both of us, and like that body language there really is speaking to you.
Oh,
like, you got to watch.
That is.
You got to watch these guys. I mean, politicians are kind of like trained in keeping a certain poise or whatever, but this guy, he's less trained, but you kind of got to watch the way these guys stand and move and the way, they are physically when they address you, because that's sending a message, and that message right there, that's like his body is a red flag right there. And I'm not body shaming him, like his position.
Oh yeah. This is scorn. This is major scorn. He hates her at this moment. She just goes, especially she just called him a Trump wannabe, which is what he is. But anyway.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Nope, she's 100%
right. Companies in Bermuda. Let's talk about your lack of job qualifications.
Yeah.
You're not qualified.
Wait, you missed that. She said, let's talk about your lack of job qualifications.
All right, let's do that.
You're not qualified to become the principal of my children's school of only 1,000 students. You're not qualified to be the select board of my town with a population of 16,000 people.
Wow.
And you're definitely not qualified to run for the highest office of our nation to govern 330 million Americans. Spewing nonsensical, fast-talking, empty words interspersed with name-dropping Thomas Jefferson and George Washington should not be misconstrued as knowledgeable. We Americans should stop thinking that rich men who fund their campaigns and manipulate us into thinking that they're smart or savvy are qualified for the presidency, to receive the codes to launch nuclear weapons, and to become the commander-in-chief of our military forces.
Wow.
Yes, it's coming. Mr. Ramaswamy, if we American voters, thank you, it's coming.
We'll let her finish. We'll give her a chance to finish.
Thank you. Mr.
Answer the question
Ramaswamy,
mark, then.
yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, you will. If we American voters keep supporting self-promoting showmen who treat the U.S. presidency or vice presidency as an entry-level position, then we, the American people, are to blame for the destruction of our democratic institutions. Please, your thoughts.
Thank you.
That's it.
She just spanked everybody on that stage and in the audience.
Well, everybody's supporting him. Yeah, he's a con man.
Yeah.
He's a con man. He's just there selling
Well,
snake
not
oil.
everyone supporting him, but everyone also supporting Trump and kind of a slew of other people. She kind of used him as her, token example.
Mm-hmm.
But she just like smacked half of that stage. She smacked half of that audience, and a whole lot of people in America. Go her.
Yeah. Guy's never worked in politics, has no background, doesn't really understand a lot of it. She's right. He's not qualified. He's not qualified to be, like she said, the chairman in her town of 16,000 people.
Right.
Oh, God. Well, anyway, he was tanking in the polls before that. He has not gone up since his so-called meteoric rise that everybody was jealous of. He was talking about forever. Yeah, that's ended. It's over. I mean, he's done. You can stick a fork in him. He's done. But yeah.
I mean, shit, people should vote for her.
No. I mean, but she pretty much just succinctly said, you're a piece of shit. You're just trying to con the American people so you can make money. Yeah.
Well,
that's right.
But the last guy did, the last Republican anyway.
That's what almost all of them have done for the last 20, 30 years.